Do you see any of the real Diana in Meghan? Did you?
No.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Sorry.
What if the woman who claimed she just wanted privacy turned out to be chasing the spotlight harder than anyone in modern royal history? A twist so bold, it has the entire internet asking, was the story ever what it seemed?
Are there any fans of Meghan Markle in tonight? Oh, hang on! There is one lone hand has raised
Subversive.
Up here. Actually, that is one more than I expected, I have to be honest.
Because just when Meghan Markle thought her past was gone for good, Piers Morgan walked in holding what he calls a hidden royal recording. One he claims could blow her entire narrative wide open.
It was when all the racism claims turned out to be bullshit. The mental health claims were all of it was bullshit. Designed to damage and attack the royal family, the monarchy, and all of it. And it made me puke.
And let's be honest, no one pushes Meghan's buttons quite like Piers Morgan.
We are uncensored, but oh my God, the idea there's any comparison between Diana, who was the biggest star in the world.
The man practically lives rent-free in the guest house of her Montecito nightmares. Within hours of his cryptic tweet, the internet went feral. Hashtags like Mexit Reloaded exploded across X. Memes mocked her calm yoga energy. Reaction channels lit up like Christmas. And somewhere in California, insiders say Meghan wasn't sipping green juice. She was losing it.
Why would promoting your kids on Instagram deter the paparazzi from coming and wanting to take pictures of your kids?
I don't.
Because this wasn't just another tabloid rumor. It was a whisper from her pre-royal past. A voice allegedly saying her plan was bigger than Harry. That one sentence sent royal watchers, conspiracy hunters, and even her own PR team into panic mode.
Let's not forget the Oprah performance.
Oh, yeah.
What?
They did what? These people?
What?
I mean,
There's a conversation with you
with Harry,
about how dark your baby is going to be?
potentially, and what that would mean or look like.
Ooh, how dark your baby was going
it was
to be?
ridiculous.
And here's the wild part. Piers isn't backing down. He claims this is only the beginning, so buckle up. The Duchess of Privacy just got dragged back into the spotlight she swore she escaped. And this time, the cameras might not be kind.
I don't want to be doing another bloody segment on Meghan Markle and Harry, right?
It started with a single post. No dramatic video, no interview, just one smug Piers Morgan tweet that landed like a royal grenade. Found something the palace didn't want aired. Coming soon. Timelines melted instantly. Royal reporters scrambled. Meghan's name shot back into trending territory. Piers? He just sat there, probably sipping tea with that signature "told you so" smirk. At first, people thought it was another jab, another stunt. But then whispers surfaced about unaired interview tapes, buried by palace PR years ago. Suddenly, it wasn't gossip. It was dynamite.
But the name of the movie is Close Personal Friends, and I thought, how ironic, Piers, because she has none of those. None.
The royal fandom split. Half demanded receipts, half begged for the drop. And when a grainy 10-second audio clip leaked, a muffled voice saying her plan was bigger than Harry, everything exploded. Piers didn't confirm or deny it. He simply tweeted, "Told you so." Meghan wasn't just trending, she was cornered. And staying silent this time wasn't going to save her. A clip finally surfaced, a raw, distorted voice calmly saying the words that detonated the calm. She always said her plan was bigger than Harry. Unpolished, unofficial, but the rough texture made it feel real.
It makes them newsworthy. So you either then ignore what people are talking about, are debating and having all the silly stuff about the fake.
Within minutes, amateur analysts swarmed the clip, slowed it down, enhanced it, dissected it. Was it a palace insider? A Hollywood ex? A forgotten friend? TikTok synced the quote with red carpet footage. Reddit lit up with theories. Some said it matched an old assistant fired before the wedding. Meghan's defenders begged people not to fall for it, but the fire was already raging. Hashtag the hidden voice went global. Then Piers reposted the audio with a chilling caption. "You're not ready for the next one." If that was just the first clip, What was coming next?
And all right, in the end, I was told that 57,000 people complained to the television regulator, Ofcom, in the UK. A world record, I'm proud to say, complained about me for not believing Princess Pinocchio. And eventually my boss had said, can you just apologise to Meghan Markle, or you're going to have to, maybe lose your job. I went, I'll take the job option, thanks, I'll leave. And I walked off into the sunset.
The moment the clip went viral, Montecito allegedly went into lockdown. Meghan wasn't calm. She was furious. Sources claimed phones buzzed before dawn. Crisis teams activated. Lawyers looped in. The mansion atmosphere turned electric. Assistants pacing, consultants whispering, and Meghan demanding to know who leaked it. Rumor was, she suspected someone who used to be in her circle. That hurt more than the audio itself. By midday, her team was calling networks, lawyers, and media allies. Mission: kill the story before it snowballed. Too late. The hashtags were already in the millions. The internet wasn't waiting for statements. It wanted a headline.
Putting out a twerking, heavily pregnant video with him dancing around like a wooden clown next to her. It's all just embarrassing.
To critics, this was karma. To supporters, a witch hunt reborn. Either way, Meghan was back in the storm she swore she escaped. And every attempt to silence the noise only made it louder. Then Piers dropped the second clip. Longer, clearer, and far more explosive. This time, the voice said, the goal wasn't to join the royal family. It was to outgrow them. Timelines imploded. This wasn't gossip. It sounded like a manifesto. Piers teased even more, feeding the fire like a pro while staying untouched. Was the voice male? Female? A producer? An ex-friend? Speculation became its own sport.
She's a bully, and her acting career, or whatever she's trying to do, is going to fail, just like everything else she touched fails.
Didn't you think the Dodgers video clip from their living room?
Oh, my God.
With her waltzing around.
Yes.
Yes.
Like a hyena.
Literally like a hyena with a spear in its back, wasn't it?
Meanwhile, Meghan's camp stayed silent, their lawyers torn between ignoring and fighting. Piers basked in the moment, framing himself as the truth teller. But the real shock wasn't the clips themselves. It was what he hinted was still coming. You haven't heard everything yet. Suddenly, the world realized this feud wasn't going anywhere. And Buckingham Palace? Silent. Almost strategically silent.
Never complain and never explain was the late Queen's motto for royal PR. For Harry and Meghan, it's more a case of never reign and never abstain, especially when it comes to nauseating self-publicity, which invariably backfires.
Behind closed doors, correspondents whispered the silence wasn't accidental. The palace had learned long ago, every word fuels the fire. Let the public argue, let the headlines spin. They'd remain above it. To some, the silence looked like approval. To others, a quiet warning. Then things took a twist. Meghan's ex-husband, Trevor Engelson, vanished offline. No posts, no comments. Was he the mystery voice? Was he being protected or pressured? Speculation cracked Meghan's image even further. And through it all, the palace didn't lift a finger. Because sometimes silence is the loudest message of all.
These two will sell anything about their privacy, and yet they'll fight privacy battle after privacy battle. It's total hypocrisy.
After the second clip dropped, the hunt began. Online sleuths armed with headphones and caffeine launched a global investigation. Reddit threads exploded. TikTokers slowed the audio. YouTubers mapped waveforms. A faint clink in the background became a clue. Was it recorded in a press room? Some said it matched audio from a decade-old interview. Others screamed deepfake. No one agreed. The leak had become more than a controversy. It was a digital manhunt. And the world wasn't stopping until the voice had a name.
Meghan Markle has gone back to live in California, and she's living the life she probably wanted all along.
Yes.
A life of unparalleled luxury and riches that she got by marrying her handsome British prince.
As frenzy grew, a darker theory emerged. What if Meghan wasn't the mastermind, but the target? Who stood to gain from her unraveling? Old rivals? Ex-friends? Media insiders chasing ratings? Some claimed the leak was orchestrated to distract from bigger royal scandals. Was Meghan the architect of her downfall, or a pawn in someone else's storyline? By the time dust settled, the chaos had reshaped everything. Piers doubled down. The real tape hasn't even dropped yet. Hashtags reignited. Debates erupted. Meghan's team tightened ranks. Insiders whispered betrayal. Some predicted a lawsuit. Others, a tell-all.
Before you gave up any royal duty, but wanted to have your royal cake and eat it by keeping your title so you could exploit them and make gazillions of dollars in America to the highest bidder. And what do you do for that money? You trash your family endlessly, and you're going to keep doing it, as does your wife, who trashes her own family, most of whom she's disowned.
Whatever move she makes now, every word will be measured against that haunting audio. Supporters beg for empathy. Critics want confession. Even neutrals can't look away. This is bigger than a feud. It's a cultural battle about fame, ambition, and who controls the story when everyone is recording. Piers typed one more taunt. If you think that was big, wait until next week. Maybe he's bluffing. Maybe he's sitting on dynamite. But one thing's clear. This war between silence and exposure isn't over. Meghan's story is no longer about what's true, but what people believe. And the credits haven't rolled yet. If you thought this bombshell was wild, wait until you see the scandal that started the internet's obsession. The late-night takedown that made even royal loyalists gasp.